Justice League hit theaters this past Friday. You've already received my initial reaction to the movie, but today I'm going to be giving you a far more comprehensive review, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Comicgeddon TV, where all geek culture collides. And if you're new to the channel and want to stay up to date on all things geek culture, make sure and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. Fueled by his restored faith in humanity and inspired by Superman's selfless act, Bruce Wayne enlists newfound ally Diana Prince to face an even greater threat. Together, Batman and Wonder Woman work quickly to recruit a team to stand against this newly awakened enemy. Despite the formation of an unprecedented League of Heroes, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and The Flash, it may be too late to save the planet from an assault of catastrophic proportions. First of all, let me just say Rotten Tomatoes did not do this movie justice. Out of 183 reviews, with 66 giving it a fresh rating and 117 stating that it's rotten, honestly, don't go by Rotten Tomatoes on this one, guys. Justice League was directed by both Zack Snyder and Joss Whedon. However, only Zack Snyder gets the credit in the movie. The coloring of the film was much brighter than previous DCEU films like Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Wonder Woman. Superman's costume finally stands out like it should. The muted tones are really only present in the flashback scene and during the final battle with Steppenwolf. Ben Affleck does a great job as Bruce Wayne Batman, and the opening scene seems like they pulled it straight out of the comic book. This is the Batman we've always wanted. Affleck portrays Batman very similarly to the way he was presented in the first few seasons of Batman the Animated Series. While he is still slightly broody, the League seems to have brought new life into the beaten down Bruce. In many scenes, both as Bruce Wayne and as Batman, he's not afraid to make a quip or two or even show embarrassment. There's a scene where Superman returns and says to Batman something along the lines of, "And here I thought you didn't like me." To which Batman kinda embarrassingly says with a smirk, I don't not like you." Jeremy Irons plays a perfect Alfred. You can tell he's not afraid to tell Bruce exactly what's on his mind. He makes several quips towards Bruce and even has a few lines of dialogue with both Cyborg and Diana. Jason Momoa's Aquaman is very much like a surfer rocker. His origins are very much in line with the New 52 version of Aquaman, where his mother was Queen of Atlantis and his father was human. His mother had left him to be raised by his father. We only learn this through dialogue between he and Mara after Steppenwolf steals one of the mother boxes from Atlantis. Aquaman is very hesitant of joining Bruce's team and even makes fun of him several times because he dresses like a bat in order to fight crime. There's a scene in which Arthur unknowingly sits on Wonder Woman's lasso of truth and begins speaking everything that's buried deep beneath his gruff exterior till Bruce points out what's going on. It's here that he threatens the team if they ever speak of it again, to which the Flash says very fearfully that he didn't hear anything. Ezra Miller's The Flash brings a lot of humor to the film in every scene he's in. He makes several Pet Sematary references when the team decide to use a mother box in order to bring Superman back from the dead. When Superman does return, there's a lot of back and forth between the two, especially the mid-credits scene. Yes, that's right guys, there's two post-movie scenes. One is about a minute into the credits where it shows the Flash and Superman racing. The other is immediately following the credits, and the other is immediately following the credit, in which it shows that Deathstroke broke Lex Luthor out of prison. It's in this scene that we get a brief look at Slade's face, and it appears to be Joe Manganiello, only with white hair. We do receive brief moments in which we hear the Danny Elfman Batman theme, as well as the John Williams Superman theme, but unless you know what to listen for and when, you may miss it. The drums for the Superman theme play during the scene when Superman is resurrected, pretty confused, and is facing the Justice League. But it's quiet, and there's other music playing along with it, so you might miss it. The Danny Elfman Batman theme is played when the team are facing Steppenwolf in Chernobyl, while Batman is driving the Batmobile, but once again it's soft and accompanied by other music as well, so you may miss it. In the flashback scene, toward the beginning of the film, we see that Earth's heroes had to come together centuries ago to stop Steppenwolf once before. The Amazons, the Atlanteans, the gods of Olympus, and the Green Lantern Corps. That's right guys, we do get to see the Green Lantern Corps in this film.
Wow, I know, right?
However, it's only in a flashback scene and it's no specific Green Lantern, just several members of the Corps. There's one scene in particular in the flashback where we see the death of a Green Lantern and the ring leave his finger and fly off to find another. There were a few scenes from the trailers that didn't appear in the film though, cut due to Warner Brothers' timing mandate that the film couldn't exceed 2 hours. The first scene that was deleted from the movie
no lanterns. No Kryptonian. This world will fall.
was when Steppenwolf talks about how there's no Kryptonian and no lanterns. The second scene not to be shown.
You said you'd come. Now let's hope you're not too late.
I think that once the movies release on digital, DVD, and Blu-ray, that it'll be much better. The studio will be able to put those scenes back into the film and extend a few others. Did the movie feel rushed? A little bit, but not as much as I thought it would. We didn't really get to see origins for the Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg, but instead learn about their origins through conversations with other characters. While Batman is the de facto leader of the team, he constantly tries to relinquish that role to Wonder Woman. In the end, Bruce, Diana, and Alfred can be seen walking into Wayne Manor, which is falling apart, talking about fixing it up and turning it into what is known in most canon as the Hall of Justice. They talk about bringing in a large round table with 6 chairs and room for more to grow. Overall, the film was delivered very well. Was it a great film? Perhaps once the deleted scenes are added back into it, but for now I'll say it was a really good film. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 stars. I definitely recommend seeing this movie as soon as you can. I don't usually say this about movies, but it's one that I would definitely be willing to see a second time in the theater. I'm absolutely going to buy it in a few months when it comes out on digital. So for Comicgeddon TV, I'm Shannon. Take care.
You really think that...
Oh, wow, they really just vanish. Huh? Oh, that's rude.